Uthman ibn Affan, the third caliph, was chosen by a council meeting in Medina, in northwestern Arabia in R23. The second caliph, Umar ibn al-Khattab, was stabbed by an angry Persian slave named Feroz. Mindful of the tumults that had occurred after the death of Muhammad, on his deathbed Umar appointed a committee of 6 men to choose a new leader. Preparation. He wished this consultation, or shura, to survive the strictest criticism. The 6 men were Ali ibn Abi Talib, Abd al-Rahman ibn Awf, Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, Uthman ibn Affan, Zubair ibn Ali Wwam, Talha. Umar's expectation seems to have been that the group should choose one among themselves who would be acceptable to all. Talha was absent and did not reach Medina until after the decision had been made. The choice of a new ruler for the new Islamic empire fell to 5 men. Accounts. At his deathbed, Umar ibn al-Khattab nominated a board of 6 members who were required to elect one of themselves as the next caliph. The group consisted of Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, Abd-ur-Rahman bin Awf, Zubair ibn Ali Wwam, Talha ibn Ubaydallah, Ali ibn Abi Talib and Uthman ibn Affan, to regulate the group and ensure that no single person would stop the process. Umar said that they should all agree unanimously on the next caliph, and he ordered his son, Abdullah bin Umar, to kill any one person whose opinion would differ from the rest of the group. Out of the 6 members, Zubair withdrew his candidature in favor of Ali. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas withdrew in favor of Uthman. Out of the 3 remaining candidates, Abd-ur-Rahman decided to withdraw, leaving Uthman and Ali. Abd-ur-Rahman was appointed as the arbitrator to choose between the remaining 2 candidates. Contacting the 2 candidates separately, he put to them the question whether they would follow in the footsteps of the previous caliphs. Ali said that he would follow the Quran and the Sunnah of Muhammad. Uthman replied to the question in the affirmative without any reservation. Thereupon, Abd-ur-Rahman gave his verdict in favor of the election to Uthman. Accounts of this consultation vary widely, but none of the candidates were actually killed in the process. An accepted Sunni version of this account shows a tie in votes between all 3 Uthman, Abd-ur-Rahman and Ali, where Uthman and Ali voted in favor of the respective partner in the elections. Then Abd-ur-Rahman suggested to allow him to withdraw his candidature at the cost of the choice for leadership between the 2 remaining candidates. He was allowed to do so, and he chose Uthman as the new caliph. Wilfred.Mindful. According to the Institute of Ismaili Studies in London, researcher Wilfred.Mindful, only Uthman and Ali were willing to take the burden of the caliphate. Each of them said that he was willing to swear allegiance to the other if not chosen. It was up to the 3 remaining members to make the choice. Sa'd is said to have slightly favored Ali. Al-Zubair supported Uthman. Abd al-Rahman thus had the deciding vote. According to Madalung's account of the Shura, Abd al-Rahman delayed announcing his choice until he faced a public meeting at the mosque, where he announced his choice of Uthman. Ali, who was present, was thus under pressure to immediately give his allegiance, his bay'ah, to Uthman, which he did accordingly. Al-Tabari, the early Muslim historian Al-Tabari, gives a more detailed version of Umar's supposed words setting up the consultation. A narration reports, "A group of Muhajirin. Verily, the apostle of God died, and he was pleased with all 6 of you. I have therefore decided to make it a matter of consultation among you, so that you may select one of yourselves as Khalifa. If 5 of you agree upon one man, and there is one who is opposed to the 5, kill him. If 4 are one side and 2 on the other, kill the 2. And if 3 are on one side and 3 on the other, then Abd-ur-Rahman ibn Auf will have the casting vote, and the Khalifa will be selected from his party." In that case, kill the 3 men on the opposing side. You may, if you wish, invite some of the chief men of the Ansar as observers, but the Khalifa must be one of you Muhajirin, and not any of them. They have no share in the Khilafat. And your selection of the new Khalifa must be made within 3 days. Suyuti quotes the following, a narration attributed to Amr ibn Maymun reports, When they finished burying him and had returned, the group gathered, and Abd-ar-Rahman ibn Auf said, "Delegate your authority to 3 among you." Arizona Zubair said, "I delegate my authority to Ali." Sad said, "I delegate my authority to Abd-ar-Rahman." Talha said, "I delegate my authority to Uthman." He continued, "So there remained these 3. Abd-ar-Rahman said, "I don't want it. Which of you 2 will be quit of this matter, and we will entrust it to him, and Allah is his witness in Islam. Let him consider in himself who is the best of them, and let him be eager for the benefit of the Ummah." The 2 sheikhs, Ali and Uthman, were silent. Abd-ar-Rahman said, "Delegate me, and Allah is my witness, I will not fail you in choosing the best of you." They said, "Yes." Then he went apart with Ali and said, "You have that precedence in Islam and kinship with the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, which you know. Allah is your witness. If I give you authority, will you be just? And if I give authority over you, will you hear and obey?" He said, "Yes." Then he went apart with the other and said to him the same thing. When he had their agreement, he pledged allegiance to Uthman, and Ali pledged allegiance to him. Shia Muslims argue that the election should not have happened at all. They say that Muhammad had clearly indicated that he wished Ali to succeed him, and that every successive choice of a different caliph was defiance of Muhammad's wishes. Ali did not desire power. He wanted to carry out the duties he had been given by his cousin Muhammad. Shia also deny that Ali gave his allegiance to Uthman. Ali is quoted saying, "But good heavens, what had I to do with this consultation? Where was any doubt about me with regard to the first of them, that I was now considered akin to these ones?" Sermon of Ash-Shikshakiyah. And you know very well that I deserve the caliphate more than anyone else. Said Akhtar Rizvi, a 21st century Shia 12 Islamic scholar, writes, Alam Network on Al-Islam. Quotes a narration reports Abbas, Imam's uncle, came to him and said, "Ali, do not take part in this council. I know the biases of the Arab. They rule according to the kinship. Everyone in the council except Zubair is a relative of Uthman. They will vote for him." Imam said, "I know them better, but if I do not go, they will have an excuse and will say Ali himself was not interested in the Khilafah and did not care about it." Works cited: Aslan, Rezat No God But God, Random House 2005. Glubb, Sir John Bagot, The Great Arab Conquests, 1967. Madlung, W. The Succession to Muhammad, Cambridge University Press, 1997.